is up, everybody? MTG Dad back for another one. Just still kind of messing with Vein Ripper, man. It's just so much fun. So just gonna keep trying to work on this deck and just try to tweak it until I get to the list that I like the best. This is the deck that I'm having the most fun playing right now on Standard for many reasons. I've seen versions of this deck where it's like kind of like a toolbox deck where you put like one of all the giant creatures because you have cruelty, so you can kind of like dig your way to get those cards, and that's a cool version. But I'm more consistent, and I want to try to accomplish similar things every game, and it helps me to play the deck better when I play it that way. So I've been tweaking it with 3 or 4 Vein Ripper, and this deck is definitely focused on Vein Ripper. I just think this card is busted. 3 is felt about right. I think there's an argument you could put a 4th. I don't see why not. But the question is, what do you cut? Which is always the question, right? For me, this time around, I wanted to try out Preacher because of its ability to go wide and create lifelinkers. And I tried to squeeze 4 in there. I really did, but it was just really hard because I don't want to mess with the consistency of things with the ramp in your lands, because that's just so important for the deck working to get to those bigger spells. So you really can't mess with that too much. But I figure, Preacher can keep us alive. Preacher can create lifelinkers. Preacher can also draw us cards if there's, a match that's a little slower where we're actually in the lead as far as life total goes. So I wanted to give it a try because it makes sense with Vein Ripper, especially with the amount of removal and board wipes we play in this deck. So we play 6 different board wipes. I did take out 1 Gix's Command to fit a 3rd Preacher in, which is fine. I think 6 is a good amount. With the 4 Bitter Triumph, the 2 Push Pull, and the 2 Virtue as early. And then Preacher's obviously a kill spell itself if we use it as a blocker. I went with Charming Scoundrel in this version just so I can have more bodies on the ground. I really like Grabby Giant, and I really, it's kind of like they're both good. So and I went with 1 Celestus. I guess there's an argument we could do 2 of Grabby Giant Scoundrel, but I like the Celestus. I was missing it in some of the recent versions I played where I don't have that cycling every, once or twice, every round, and then gaining life and just having the ability to draw cards later and dig when you're trying to find things. So I wanted to have one of those in there for sure. I think that needs to be in there. And I mean, as far as the argument of Charming Scoundrel versus Grabby Giant, we'll kind of see how that feels getting into these games and see which one feels better. I definitely know that Carnosaur and discovering into a Grabby Giant is much better than a Scoundrel at that point in the game. Just getting a 4/3 body is really nice. So it's kind of like, they both have their. I think the biggest thing is that Scoundrel can come back from the graveyard with haste, which is definitely important because I've won a game before with that, with a Virtue or a Push Pull or something. And then the discard ability, and then the body. And Grabby Giant is a 4/3 with Adventure who has reach and can draw us cards, but doesn't come down until at the very least turn 3. So it's, we'll figure that out and see, but I'm sure it's really more personal preference. But let's get into some games and see how it goes today. Going second again. Looks fine. We have 2 pieces of removal for this card and other cards. That's fine. So probably go Virtue. Hold up these in that order. Tough Cookie. That's an annoying card. Okay. Okay, so which one is more annoying? This one gets bigger every turn. Yeah, so that's not the greatest. Could also push pull it. Create a target non-artifact. Artifact, yeah, so we need to kill that. That's more of the threat. Okay. Yes, okay. Nice, that's a good card. So now it's Bitter Triumph or Carnosaur. I am gonna be perfectly honest here. I think I'm just going to Bitter Triumph. Brotherhood's End would have been nice. I want a big score. What does this say? A relic creatures put a won't counter, could a tap treasure token in life. Yeah, I mean we have push pull too, so I guess we can just do this to slow them down a little bit. We also have Virtue, so not too worried about it. Scoundrel's not the worst thing either. They're at 2 mana still. I think we're just gonna pass. Probably gonna get rid of Scoundrel. Create a treasure token. Nice. Yeah, so we can Brotherhood's End actually and just wipe their board. Seems pretty good. As long as they don't get bigger than 3. Which they shouldn't. Nope. No. Cool. That's nice. Oof. Artifacts? I kind of want to get rid of those. Are treasures. Jeez. This is hard, isn't it? I don't want to get rid of our artifacts though, so let's just do that. Alright, we have Carnosaur. I think Carnosaur or Vein Ripper. Vein Ripper is like the best push-pull. I think right now we could probably just settle for a Virtue. Yeah, I think Virtue's coming down. Especially because they're at 4 mana and they're not doing a whole lot. That's haste. 5, 6, 7, 8. What does this do? Whenever. Yeah. I mean, we could just kill it, right? It's not the worst thing either. Play the bat. Yeah. Since they're not really doing a lot. Can pay 1 to create a 1/1. He's really doing that? Okay. I think that was silly, but hey, what do I know? Okay. So he made a 2/2. Sure. Sure, bro. Deal with a Vein Ripper. With your 2 mana. I think we have game now. Well, that definitely helps. Vein Ripper is so good. Ah, it's just so good. Yeah, this hand looks great. Missing an untapped land on 2 though, which isn't the greatest. But we'll make it work. So I went back to Scoundrel just because I'm playing more of a push-pull deck with Vein Ripper, and just being able to discard creatures is nice to always have something in the discard. Mono red. Love it. Untapped land? No. It's okay. Yeah, land is fine. Okay, so we're dropping down Preacher here. Probably. Okay. Alright, next turn we do Scoundrel. Next turn after that we do Carnosaur. Scoundrel, Virtue next turn. No. I'll take my 8 damage or whatever. Yeah. It was 8. No, it was 10. Okay. Scoundrel, scoundrel. Which one's more? I guess this one. Alright, we can survive this turn. We're in pretty good shape. So we can probably find another Preacher or a Brotherhood's End with Carnosaur. We'll go there, and we'll go there. He gives something trample. No. Gives it +2. Okay. Does it have trample? No. Well, that's not good for him. It's good for us. That's a good card. Oof. That Vein Ripper would have been nice. We're gonna just, yeah, discard that. Play Virtue next turn. Well, there you go. That's good too. We could kill one of these right now. Seems pretty good, right? But I don't think I want to. I think I just want to do this. Create a 1/1. We're definitely just gonna double block next turn. We have Bitter Triumph if we absolutely need to. If, like, they somehow kill our Carnosaur. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna kill one of these things. We're discarding a card. Discarding, I think it's gotta be this. So we get a Vein Ripper online, we're in good shape. Yeah, that just saved the game. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? He just quit. Wow. Yeah, no way we can keep this one. Getting a lot of these dog poop hands lately. Is the way I would describe them. Okay, some kind of Orzhov. Thinking Virtue into Carnosaur if they're a creature deck. If not, then we are just hoping to find ramp. Okay. Well, that's an easy turn 2 play there. Okay. Creature decks are fine. What does this do? At the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn. Because we don't have a second red source. Are we just Brotherhood's ending here? Yeah, I think so. Especially given the nature of our hand. Okay, that's fine. Come on, we need land, 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 land. Yes, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna just do it now, yeah. I don't see a point in not doing it now. Alright, we're gonna Cruelty here if we find land. If we find... Okay. That is a land, but it's not the right land. It's fine. I'm okay with that. If they drop a couple creatures here, we're gonna probably just deadly cover up. Depends on what they do. Okay, they're not doing anything. Well, that was good. They might have enchantment removal, to be honest, so I'm just gonna drop this on 3. I'm not trying to deal with that where I don't even get to get the Carnosaur back. Big score is good. I think we can get rid of one of these. I don't need 2 of these right now. Okay, we're gonna drop Virtue down next turn. Is the plan. Vanquish the Horde. Nice. Nice. He might have enchantment removal. It's fine if he does. Nope. Their Charm seems fine. I think we can pay 3 life. I'm not too worried about the Bartholomew right now. Thalia is more annoying, even at this stage. Sure. Can draw the discard this land and draw a card. Just what I wanted. More lands. I really just want as a Vein Ripper. Sure. Oh wow, he plays Virtue too. That's cool. Exciting. Of course he does. That seems pretty good. Yeah, okay. Gix's command's good. Let's just go ahead and do that. Sweet. Sure. I think we're just, where are we at? 10. Yeah, we already have lethal. That's gonna do it. Okay, yeah, this looks solid. Force Convoke. Is that what we're doing here? Brotherhood's End is gonna be good. Bundle Corn. Second Brotherhood's End is good. Land is what we need, though. We need land. I feel like I'm saying this every game, but I feel like my entire deck is like landed and ramp spells, so it literally makes no sense. Yeah, it's extremely frustrating when you get mana screwed like this against an aggro deck. We want him to play more creatures into the Brotherhood's end here, if we have to play it again next turn. Okay. Like, this is literally, this matchup would be fine if we just had land, okay? That is totally fine. That's a cool little play there. But you know what else is cool is that, again, land would be really, really nice. Yeah, I would quit too. But yeah, honestly, we didn't have land, so. But, you know, suit yourself. Yeah, looks good. Got Carnosaur into Cruelty. Okay, mono red. Alright. I mean, that's good. Land. I mean, treasure tokens, I mean. Yeah. We just want to get 2 Carnosaur and 5. Or 4. Turn 4 even. If we just draw land. I mean, we're not going to take damage. This doesn't have... We're not going to take damage if we don't have to. Come on, land. Come on, land. Okay. How many games in a row am I going to say, come on, land? Gross. And maybe at least, at the very least, have Brotherhood's End if we continue to not find our lands. That is not a land. Alright. Plan B here is Bitter Triumph. Discard Vein Ripper. Okay. Yeah. I think Preacher is better when we have a little bit more mana. Yeah, I actually want to follow up with Preacher after Cruelty right here, so. What is it? Oh, well that's also actually very good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how they deal with that, to be honest. I am not sure how they deal with that. Squeeb. Well, I got something for you, Squee. No? Okay, 5 minutes good. We're gonna go ahead and put the pressure here. Yeah. He has to sacrifice 2 creatures to be able to kill a Vein Ripper, which is disgusting. Preacher's about to go, yeah, does he not realize that? What does that card do? Oh, wow. Isn't that funny how I always get, this card? They always get this card whenever I'm playing this deck. I said this before. This is what always happens. Sure. Okay. I always play against Twisted Fate. Yeah, we're just gonna kill our own creature here. That was pretty sweet. Eat it, mono red. You get lands when you go second, right? That's how it works. Your hands are always better when you go second. But you have to go second against mono red or Boros Convoke. So if we're lucky, we can virtue this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to though. Again, if we went first, this would be a totally different matchup. But if he does the thing and does the thing, we're probably gonna eat crap. Well, there you go. But he has white mana, so okay. So whatever one he does, we're going to virtue it, I think. Yep. Alrighty. And then next turn we're gonna Carnosaur it. Gotta kill those first. Guess he's really thinking if he wants to swing in for 2 or if he wants to not swing in for 2. It's tough decisions. I mean, it's a tough choice, you know. Consistently, I'm always unsure what to do in this situation. Alrighty, see what he can pull off here. Okay, so we're gonna at least have haste. Or is he just, yeah, he's just shitting out creatures. Cool. Awesome, I love it when they shit out their hand. So much fun, this is so much fun. Wow. Just only, you know, get those 2 cards too, that's really good. We just need to draw a land so that we can Brotherhood's end this turn. Well, that was fucking stupid. So now he just has a 4/4, okay. Sweet. That was exactly what we needed. Let's just survive this onslaught of stupidity. So now we just play Preacher as a blocker for this stupid card, and then we deadly cover up and get rid of that stupid card. I think. 6 land. No, we already have 6 lands. Alright, well, at least we can block something here. And then we cover up. We block whatever does the most damage to us. Is he playing this thing? Probably. I mean, we're just gonna kill the knight. And deadly cover up, and then what's he doing here? He's creating the... Oh, very nice. Is he playing it? That'd be so stupid and greedy. Yeah, we're just deadly covering up here. What's in our grave? Yeah, we'll take both of those. I'm gonna get rid of this a neem. Because that card is stupid. I guess the knight would have been good too, but the neem is really hard for us to deal with. We have spot removal for the knight. Okay. Cool. So I guess we're virtuing and holding off. Sorry, phone call. Okay, I really don't want to use Carnosaur here. I think that's quite dumb. Yeah, especially because that's like our best play, and then we can play the tap land, play Virtue, so we'll take our 6, which sucks, but it's either that or have nothing to do next turn. We could Restless Vents, I guess, right? I don't know. It's taking 6 is a lot. But Carnosaur is also disgusting. Decisions. Yeah, we can't play Virtue next turn, so we have to do it this way. We have to do it this way. Preacher's good. I'm definitely not taking 3 life here. That's not happening. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. It's not great. That is actually great. You like creep. Taking 3 life is bad, so just put it in our hand, yeah. Nope. Do block 2? Jesus. Come on, Carnosaur. Of all the cards. Wow. Are you kidding me? We're down to 1 damage. This is so stupid, man. This game is so stupid. This game is so stupid. Okay, we can discard 1, block 1, play a and block with Restless Vents, and block with Carnosaur. If he has another freaking +1 haste creature here. Of course he top decks that. Doesn't have haste though, so that's nice. He's attacking. Okay, so we're gonna block with Restless Vents. These don't have trample or anything, right? No. I could have made a token there, but we gotta kill the flyer. We gotta do that. Down a land, back a land. Alright. Surviving at 1 against this god awful stupid deck. Okay, they finally don't have something. That's also disgusting. Wow. Still not great though if they get a war leader and a creature. We're at 7 mana. Holding on. Carnosaur's pretty good. Okay. I think we need max blockers, so that sounds silly, but that's what we're doing. I think next turn we go for it. Just gotta pray he doesn't get War Leader and a creature here. Okay. That's nothing. Not worried about that. He has something to kill Vein Ripper here? I mean, kill Vein Ripper, that's fine. Wow. Eat it, Boros Convoke. They just left me on 1. That's like leaving you on red. Alright, going second, have a ton of ramp. So, Scoundrel Preacher, or... yeah, might just be Scoundrel into big score, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. See if, depends, yeah, I was about to say, depends if we draw a land. But there you go. We got our land. No, we don't need another land. We need to find more things. Nice. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, we're just gonna get a turn 4 Carnosaur. Seems pretty good. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice one. Okay. He's gonna mill for us? That's like a dream. Please do. Okay, thank you. Nice. What do we mill? He just milled three lands. Awesome. That's like the one thing we don't want to lose. Okay, so I think I'm good with Carnosaur there. So yeah, maybe we should have done that first. It would have been nice. Okay, there's a land, so that's good. Cruelty of Gix would be nice here. Bat's good too. Because if he board wipes us for some reason, then we get to ramp into Vein Ripper. If not, we have Breach or Bitter Triumph. Okay, that's totally fine. That's also totally fine. Thanks. Alrighty. Well, deal with that. I don't think you're gonna be able to. And then if we find a push-pull or anything, we're just in good shape here. Yeah. So this is actually a spot where Preacher feels really good. Gix. Okay, we're just gonna kill Gix. Oh, he's gonna. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's a good one. I think we're gonna swing in first. Play Preacher. And then just end our turn. Let's see what he does. Either way, we're big scoring. We can always Bitter Triumph either way, which is awesome. If he tries to sack his Gix and kill our Vein Ripper, then we are just going to Bitter Triumph it. I'm not sure how that works if we kill it. It's on the stack, so doesn't it kill it first? Yeah, that's disgusting. Good game. Definitely need to mulligan this one. Okay. We're gonna do this for now. Hopefully we draw into the land. Haven't seen that card in a while. There's the land. Okay, I feel good about this hand now. Oh, that's nice. That's what dreams are made of, right? So we should be able to Carnosaur on turn 4. What does this do? Okay. If you've drawn more than one card. Do we just kill that? I think so. Beginning of your combat, if you draw more than one card, put X1 counters. Okay, I think we have a turn, so we can just do this for now. Yeah, sure. See what they do here. If they play another creature, my Brotherhood's out. Oh, just another one of those. Okay. Wonderful. Just does one counter though, right? Yeah, okay. So we're fine. Just Virtue. I guess he has one mana open. Does he play Spell Pierce? I don't know. I'd rather him. What's he doing over there? He has a Spell Pierce? Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Just kill that stupid card. Oddly. So we need land now. So we can big score. Ledger Shredder. That's not a land. That is not a land. We're kind of like screwing ourselves over here because of this stupid card. Mm-hmm. Two flyers is not great. Of course he had to slip out the back, right? This is what going second does to you, right? Okay. We definitely have to big score here. I mean, he's not going to block us. He's swinging it for 4 or 5 next turn. He's blocking? Okay. I'm just gonna play big score. I don't know what he's doing with this dinosaur thing. Cultivate, surveil 2, draw a card, okay. So he's swinging it for 4. We can push pull him next turn too, so that's fine. If we need to. Yep. I think this is not useful. We're kind of at a... Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think we have to do this, honestly. As much as I don't want to. We can phase it out, I guess. Oh. So we can just push pull on our upkeep or next turn if he phases it out this turn. I'm sure he has something to protect it. He returned it to his hand. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so he plays it again. Yeah. Oh, Preacher's a thing. Do work, Preacher. This game has been weird, man. Keep having to use our treasure tokens to survive. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Love it. He didn't draw an extra card though, yet, but he will. After he connives. Okay. I think we gotta try, right? Of course he has something. His last card in hand is literally... Oh yeah, we're paying for that. We'll pay for that all day. I have 3 cards, you got none. Yeah. Okay, so we go treasure token. Yeah. Just gonna swing in for 1. Play Cruelty on 3, get a Carnosaur down. Let's do something here. Okay. They have another make disappear? No. I'm just gonna get our Carnosaur and do Carnosaur things. Flip this game around. I'll take a Preacher. Feels good. Wow, we survived it, man. That was a good one. Okay. Do we just kill this thing? I mean, we definitely create a treasure token. I think we just discard a Preacher here. Actually, let's just see what he's got, because I don't think there's much he could do here. Sure. Yeah, good game. Well, that was an interesting one.
This hand looks pretty good. I think, like, probably what we're looking for here with the theater is just like ramp. Some sort of like a Scoundrel or Celestus or something. Trump is fine, I guess. I always gotta play against this card. So sick of playing against this card. It's fine though, because we'll play Vein Ripper and then it's like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have something to deal with it every turn, so. Maybe we're just gonna get rid of a Sulfurous Springs here. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't care about that. I'll take my 2. Yeah, we're gonna go Ripper. And say good luck with that. I mean, they have to sack their thing and have a removal. Oops. Yeah, there's no way they can win now because we have the 2 triumphs. Alrighty. Pay. I mean, we can just discard at this point. We don't need this. We don't need this land. This hand looks pretty good. Okay, we're playing against this deck, so not the greatest matchup. I don't have any main deck graveyard heat, so that's actually pretty good. Hopefully we can get this Vein Ripper down before they get anything big down. So it's a mill deck? Or it's just... Okay. He's saying oops already? I don't understand why he's saying oops. Not sure. Maybe he made a mistake? Okay. Okay. Land. There you are. He hasn't done anything really yet. We're at 13. I feel like he's got a counter spell. You can try Cruelty here first. I think Vein Ripper is more important. Not. I still say we look and see what he's got going on over there. I don't know if that was a good thing that we just did that. But we do play push-pull, so like we can literally search for push-pull next turn and swing it with Atraxa. So I'm not that mad about that. I guess that isn't one of our bonuses here. Okay. Well, now it doesn't really matter. We have Deadly Cover Up though. Did he just top deck Breach of the Multiverse? Hopefully he just doesn't find Vein Ripper. Okay, yeah, I figured he would go Carnosaur.
He's gonna reenact the crime. What do we want to take from this graveyard? Atraxa? Probably. Is he just gonna mill us out with the other card though? Does he have it in there? No. Not sure. That's what he took? Interesting. That's an interesting card to take. Actually, Conspiracy Unraveler is the card we want to take if we can, but I don't think there's one in there. Yeah. Did he put one in here? Oh, I need to look here first. No, we just gotta take a tracks, I guess. Honestly, I think this is better. Did I press the wrong button? I did. That's really stupid. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Half their library? Okay. It's fine, I guess. What do we want here? It's either Atraxa. Or Vein Ripper. I mean, we really should have done what we did last turn, so I don't know why we did that at all. It's really not the smartest move. Just taking out his Atraxas or his Conspiracy Unravelers? Does he have any here? Well, now it doesn't really make sense, does it? So let's just play double Vein Ripper. And just end our turn. Double Vein Ripper feels good. Well, that sucks. There's nothing we can do about that. Just pair 3 life, get rid of this card.
I've already read your thoughts.
So he mills us for 15 here? Is that right? Or do we just lose? 5 times 3. 15, we have 2 cards left?
Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Okay. Pulled it out. Good game. Yeah, so after playing this Preacher did okay. Like it didn't feel like it made things that much better. I don't know. It's hard to really assess after like 6 or 7 games. Let's put a little ramp here. Forward wipes. Yeah, so Preacher was kind of like here, I guess. As far as like, I mean, it drew cards. It made that one game where we made a lifelinker. A couple games we made lifelinkers against like mono red, so that was good. We did win the game by 1 game with the Vein Ripper out. I guess it kind of tied things together. It's a good blocker and a good attacker. So the Scoundrel, I think the only thing that it really showed me versus the Grabby Giant is like it's a body, so it's a blocker, and then against other decks it's early pressure. So that's the difference between that and the Grabby Giant. So it's really just preference. I think they're both good. The Grabby Giant's definitely better to discover later in the game. The Scoundrel does have the discard ability as well, but I mean, you're not really using that early in the game. You're always making a treasure token. So as far as like early in the game, which is what really matters because you have to survive, I mean, it's so close to even. Like, I guess I would kind of give the edge to the Scoundrel in best of 1 because you need to survive and you need it's a blocker against a lot of decks, just as a body to just chump damage. So I mean, if you want to get into like semantics, that's the reason that it's better. But I think overall, like, I'd probably, if anything, I would do like a 2-2 split because I don't, they each offer different things. Like the Grabby Giant's really nice because of it's a big body and it has reach and you can draw cards at will later in the game. So that's nice. Yeah, I mean this deck is really good. I don't think it matters that much which one goes here in this spot. I do like the inclusion of Celestus back in the deck. It just makes too much sense because it cycles away stuff you don't need, helps you dig for lands or put creatures in the graveyard and just gain that subtle life, and then just drawing cards. The 1 Gix's command felt fine because we still have Cruelty. I mean, not Cruelty. Well, either way, yes, we have Cruelty, but we still have Gix's command, Aclazotz, and Vein Ripper gains us a bunch of life. So that was the main purpose for having it in there, was to gain a little bit of life. It's also nice to randomly get creatures back from your graveyard. Vein Ripper's just, it's the perfect card for this deck. It's what this deck needed to take it to the top, to be honest. I mean, just even that last game, like, that game was so close. I don't even know how to describe that game. But, yeah, this card, man, it's nutty. Like, you can't deal with it. It's a 6/5 flyer, and then you can kill yourself and win the game. And then you can push pull it 2 of them back from your graveyard, which if I got that card, that would have been sweet too. Which I didn't even think about that, which would have just been the smartest thing to do, honestly. Because I'm pretty sure I had 2 Vein Rippers in the graveyard. Or maybe I didn't because I was able to search for one. So either way, that would have been the right card to pick there. I think I'm a little tired right now. But yeah. So there you go. I mean, Grabby Giant maybe, but Scoundrel in best of 1 for a body as a blocker, and then early pressure. Yeah,
yeah, let me know what you guys think and if you try this deck out, if you prefer Preacher. So my argument here, like the thing I was struggling with is like, do I want Preacher, do I want Flesh Gorger, or do I want Atali in this spot right here? Because like basically like I think all three of them serve purposes. I mean, Preacher, the reason you play Preacher in this version is because you're playing Vein Ripper. So Preacher has the ability to go wide. So you can just like play one Vein Ripper, sweep the board, win the game. Um, Preacher draws you cards if you're in the lead, but that's usually you're not. So that's usually not the case. But it can. And then it's a 2/4 Death Touch blocker. So it has a good purpose. Flesh Gorger's purpose is its early life gain. If you remove it, it puts pressure on them, and then you get it back with push pull or anything else. It's a 7/5 with lifelink, and then if you attack, if you try to kill it, you lose 7 life. So it's just a big 7-drop, and maybe if I could find a way to fit in one, I would, but I don't really want to mess with the consistency of the because you saw, I don't know if you saw, but several of these games like I was stuck on like 2 or 3 lands for some stupid reason when I have 26 lands, and I have what 7, 8 ramp spells if you can consider Aclazotz a ramp spell, and just couldn't find anything. And that's like over half my deck is 33 cards, 34 cards. Couldn't find any of that stuff to get me to these bigger creatures. So I don't want to mess with this because it's too important. And we have enough stuff to deal with things early on. So again, like Preacher felt fine. I think really it's like again, these two cards are subtle. They're not the main focus of the deck. So like it could either be Grabby Giant here, or it could be Flesh Gorger, Atali here. I think at least a one of Flesh Gorger, maybe two Flesh Gorger and Atali. If you're gonna go the Atali route, for me personally, if you're playing Vein Ripper like this. If you're not playing Vein Ripper like this, then you can definitely play more Atali. But I think you want to have something on your third turn just to like slow down things. So I mean, I guess in that way, Preacher is really good in best of one because it's gaining you as life linkers, which building up to Vein Ripper, it makes a lot of sense. So, but I just love Flesh Gorger and Atali, so it's like I don't want to play Preacher, but I love Preacher too. So I don't know. Anyways, they're all good. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Y'all have a good one. Peace.